Hello and welcome back to War of the Human Tanks. ALTeR. Last time we did the Great Cavern of Fuji Floors 11 and 12. 11 was really tough for me because of time limits, and of course I hate time limits and everything about them, so I don't like to fight time limits in games. I did poor against them. But 12 was a rather easy fight, I have to say. The command tanks seemed to have been decked out with some kind of modules that were pretty good, though, so I was a little bit worried about that. But we'll see what happens on this time. Game loaded. What have I done? I got 38, 300. Okay, I got a lot of money. Let's take a look around at all the sights and the sounds. I think it's time. No. Develop, you dumb. Let's take a look around. I'd need a second rating to start that, which would obviously be a good module. Hey, look, it's guess Togu. What? Let's burn all our supplies to get it. Yeah, you know, that's sort of how I rock, huh? Nagisa's, I'd need 3 of those. That's a lot, though. I can't do that right now. I wish I could, but I can't. I'm gonna itch my face. Let's get that, because we do need to start getting Koharu eventually, right? Why don't we make some whites? I think I only need 1 more white. I need to strip them of their gear before we wreck them, though, so let me friggin' strip them of their stuff. Remove. Okay. And develop a tank. We'll develop that new model like we had said. So that would be this. There. So we'll improve our scouts. Since it seems like that'd be a good idea. What else do I need? Let me see. Oh yeah, I was supposed to replace you. I don't think I'm going to right now, though. Because I need to do other things. Okay. Develop tank, let's do this. So I want this. And now I should be able to develop the next, yeah, okay. Good. Alright, we're developing stuff, let's save. Since I've actually done shit. And let's do the cavern. Start from floor number 13. Great Cavern, 13th floor. Cats have appeared to slip into enemy ranks. Are you shitting me, Mr. Cat's back? Oh my god. Just the rivalry. Can't just die, can it? It's not even been finished yet. I still have to beat him on the other game, and now he's coming back. He's just... There's got to be a decisive ending to this sometime. I need it. I think we all need the closure. It's just been too much. Too much. Let's get these into the match. What if we put the Rurus here? Let's put this there. A Ruru and that Rara. Yeah. And yeah. And then I guess we bring, oh wait, we have another one of these to place, and then we can bring other stuff. So you, and you, because I love me my snipers for reasons of unknown. L7s! Yay! I was told that they weren't complete crap, and they ruined my storyline that I had made way back when. A super heavy tank designed for physical battlefield control. Yamagi Factory's answer to the Asagayo. Why do I feel like I read that at some point? Alrighty. Alrighty. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Do I need anything else? I have 33,000. What am I looking for? I'm in here for something, and I'm like already lost. I have no idea of why I came in here now. Was it to make this so I can continue that line? Maybe. Oh, I think it was to get this. But I don't really necessarily want that. Like, I'd rather... Oh, well, let's just do it. Let's do it. Mine, come on. Do I have another one of those thingy-ma-bombs? Yeah. And I can also put that on you. That'll kind of make you cool. The only problem is I don't really have a great place to place you. But I guess we'll just have to stick you there. I don't know. Maybe I can figure something out in a second. Because the L7's so large. Well, hold on. Because let's see here. Scouting range is a 6. She might still be useful sitting in the back doing nothing. You know what? And we'll even do that. Yeah, why not? So I can finally figure out what the hell that does. Okay, so I can like see its exact specifications. So now we can put the traffic insurance on the... Why do you have traffic? I took that off. I put that on. God damn. Okay. Now we can put the traffic insurance onto the L7, because this is something I don't... Oh no! Okay, well then, you're gonna have to be pulled. Can I take you off? How do I take the tanks off again? I haven't run into this problem in a while. Get off. L7 needs to be here, even though I'm not exactly convinced this is gonna be super useful, but I just want it, you know? I just want it. That's what it comes down to. I just want things. That's how I roll. 2, 1, go, go, go! Are you ready for Mr. Cat? Alright, so they started off like at least a decent distance away from me, so that's good. Forward! Dick. Forward this way. Nothing? Are you sure? There's more than one of them. Clearly. Clearly. So, how do we deal with this? Well, we need a scout. Okay, so there's one. Let's throw over a scout this way. We know one's right there. Let's pop him first. Pop. You. Pop that one. We're looking for 2 more then? Okay. Not what I was expecting to see as an enemy. I thought this would just be straight up Mr. Cats, but okay. I think it was right there. Is that technically their command tank then, or no? Okay, well the game does cheat and count Mr. Cat whenever the enemies are using him as a command tank, so... Because, I mean, there were those matches which were only of Mr. Cats, and they would, so he was treated as a, oh, hey, pal, cool. So he was kind of treated as a command tank. I need a sniper unit here. Can one of my snipers go? Hi, cat ears. You got cat ears and a cat tail. Wow. And now you're dead. Love it. Alright, not bad, not bad. That was easy. Enough, at least. Could have been much worse. Sniper Elite. Yeah, references to other games as our achievables. Autosave created. Okay. Good talk. Now we need to do Megami. Yeah, okay. Now we develop tank. We can start developing more. Let's get that. And let's begin to develop something else here. Wait a second. These need a Sumari. And our track needs a fucking L7? A Sumari is much cheaper than the L7. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. But that kind of maybe says that our control tanks are better than theirs? Because ours cost more? I don't know. Or it could just be ours can cost more for no reason. Yeah. I'm not gonna buy 7 Yakkos right now. Like that's a lot. Where's the thingy? I need 3 Miis. Okay, I assembled them right now for you. Let me get to that. Where the hell? There we go. Alright. Develop a tank. Can I actually develop this right now? 100,000? Yeah, I can develop it. Goodbye, L7. You fought in one battle and I really didn't use you, but good job. Alright, let's save here. Again, I did a bunch of shizzle. Just in case. I'm afraid of a lot of things happening. So let's get to the free cavern, yeah. The Cavern of Fuji, floor 14. Great Cavern, 14th floor. Experimental royal tanks were spotted. Be careful. Ah, we have a really strict time limit again. We all know I hate time limit. Oh, and this is a relatively big enough battle where the time limit's gonna matter. Okay. Okay. So how do we handle... Well, let's just make this so it's out of my face. How do we handle this? Ooh, how do we do it? Canaria? Okay. Alright. Sure. Maybe that'll be helpful. I don't know. Can I get some Raidens, maybe? That would be a useful item, I think, to have. Actually, let's not do that. Alright, we have modules we need. No. Yes. I'm stupid. I need traffic insurance. At least one. I also destroyed my L7 that had a traffic insurance on it. Look, I'm not playing like a smart person. I think I already had her replaced. Cool. Good to know. Place her again. Alrighty. Place you back there somewhere where you can hopefully be safe. Do I want to deploy Ellie for this fight? Yeah, you know, this might be worth it. Let's throw Ellie in here. We'll see if that pays off. Obviously, we're going to be busting chappies again as well, because they're useful, as we all do know. I guess you can hang out over here. Nagisa, you're on this side as well. We'll throw a Rara over here, the weaker one. We'll put the better Rara on this side. Okay. I'm liking this at this moment. I'm liking it a lot. Put you behind, or you'll be able to move right up after them. Oh goodness, what else will we place onto the battlefield? I don't honestly know what else would be useful to have on the battlefield. I guess we'll place this here. We'll see if that does anything. I suppose we should save, so that if I fail, I don't have to like redeploy them. You know how I hate doing that crap. Yeah, because I like the deployment. It's just gonna come down to if we can do it fast enough, I guess. Alright. Alright, now that this is paused. And this music. What is it from? Is this the music from the end of the first game when you were fighting Faltz? Mirages, maybe? I don't remember. I think that is what this music's from. So is that gonna be our enemy? Let's find out together. Hey, hey, hey! Called it! Bam! Relic knows his shit. Yeah! I'm sorry. You can take that out. I can do these. Yeah. Okay. It's a pasture. And there's also a Gekkou here. Ooh my. Faltz. We haven't seen Faltz in so long, guys. So long. Faltz has just... I've missed you, Faltz. Never thought I would say that, but I've missed you. Here. There we go. Boom, their Mine is out of the game. Yeah, let's move on up. Right, kind of figured. Bang. If that's the same, one would have to think. Yep. Symmetry, guys. It's great. In this particular case, the Faltz is going to be more dangerous than the Gekkou. As we all know, Gekkou isn't really a dangerous enemy, so... It does suck that, who's firing at? Oh, wait. I didn't know how Faltz attacked, actually. Huh. Well, there goes one of my units. Oh, goodness me. I could jump over to this side. Yeah, jog over here. Get rid of that crap. I'm not gonna be able to fire because I'll blow Rara apart. But I'll move up to here. Obviously reveal that. What's my attack? Pretty shit. Okay. Tough battle. Very limited time too, and that's a little bit of a worry as well. She's in my way, otherwise I could. Let's hold off. Leave a sniper. Chappie, no! You get up there, and you find that sniper. Okay, I was not expecting anything that I'm seeing here. I'm really... What is going on? Alright, fire on their interceptor for now. Take that, Vanilla. And I should be... No, I won't be able to, but I'll do a lot of damage. I can have the other sniper on my team finish this. Yeah. Aha, there was their sniper. I missed her name. It was a Mary, okay. Let's move to here. The next shot being onto this. And now we've neutralized a Gekkou. Oh, someone attacked. Oh, their Gekkou attacked, I think. That does destroy Rara. That sucks. Glad we took out this Gekkou when we did. Alright. Click, 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 click. Yeah, Sophia. Okay. It's just really large and strange looking. Alright. So the Gekkou's right here. It's already used its move. I can now pretty much have free reign to walk around here. But as we've seen, they might have another sniper on this side as well, so we're gonna play it a little bit more safe here. And may as well move up first. Get rid of that. Oh, okay. Don't really know what to make of that. Can I fire things? Oh, I can. Okay. I guess I forgot about that. What does it look like when I fire stuff? Do I shoot from a wicker basket? No. She's not going to be able to fire those, so there's no point. We'll wait till Chappie moves again. Okay, Chappie, you need to get out of the way, so... Yeah. Doesn't really look like there's much anywhere anyway, which offends me, but let's test the waters a bit. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hit crap even when I move up to here, so stand by. I suppose we move forward. Throw out a recon directly ahead. Not what I was expecting. Move up. Alright. Now their control tank is rather annoying, so I guess we work on it, since it's providing a danger factor. Continue to move forward, continue firing at it. I will gladly blow up my own Aurora if I need to, so don't worry about that. Bam! Right in the chest. Bye, Rara. Sacrifice will be remembered. Well, shit. Up to here. Shoot down. We need to hit these 4 right here. Oh no! Ugh. Chappy. No. Chappy. Alright. Scan. Come on, Nelly. God. Oh. Move to the right. So that you're not completely wrecking my other unit. Yes, yes. It's a gun. A rail gun. Now, I think the Gekkou is our last command classified tank, right? Because the others are interceptors and Pegasus and a sniper. So that should be a GG. Yes. Okay, good. Because I had no way of taking out that Pegasus. There was no. I wasn't going to be able to destroy that thing. Well, that was number 14. Okay, we have time. This is looking bad. Definitely the difficulty is ramping up rather fast. I'm a little bit worried. What do we do about that? I don't even know. The problem is we've developed heavily into things that we shouldn't be developing into, which were snipers. They're not exactly going to be able to, you know, push the envelope the way that we want them to push the envelope. So, and this is the Pegasus right here, I assume. But I can't get to that because I'm too poor. Well, no matter what happens, I mean, we're gonna keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going. It's just a matter of when are we gonna get hard stopped, and I'm going to have to, like, when is that gonna occur, and I'm going to have to make an adjustment and grind out some supply. That's the question that we currently have. So far, we've been pretty okay. We've been managing to force our way through, but I'm thinking that's going to be stopping here soon. Let's see. No, develop a new tank. Let's take a look around again. Obviously, what do I need for this? I just need the 1 and then money. Okay. I'll probably do that soon. But right now I don't have the money for it, obviously. So the money that I do have is going to be for the assault line. Now remember that the Imperial assault line is pretty good. The Imperial Linemon is a pretty great tank. I'm not sure how Chappy compares, right? So I'm going to just be investing in some of the Imperial stuff. And we've already been doing it anyway. We're just investing in the Imperial stuff, and we're gonna be seeing how they match up. But some things certainly seem more advantageous on the Imperial side. So, like, I've been very upset in the performance of some of these things from the Kingdom side. I'm looking forward to getting some of my some of the Imperial stuff, the things that I'm already, you know, well aware of how they work. I'm excited to get those again. So, yes. What was the thing that it wanted me to assemble? I wasn't even paying attention because that's just how I roll. It was a Kadama, but does that put me down too far? Am I not going to be able to develop it now? Let's find out together. And of course, I'm still not investing in night tanks and shit like that, which I probably should be, quite frankly, but it's really expensive to do it. And it's just, I'm all about range. I think we know this. I'm all about the range, right? I like blowing things up from long distances and playing it safe. I don't like getting in people's faces, because it's just like, oh, things go bad. Wrong thing. Cavern, 15. What will this one look like? Lieutenant, watch out! Wind blades? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. What was that? ALTeR, look over there. A human tank. Missed. An Imperial Samurai tank? No, it's different. Tiger class. You know what it is, Ellie. That's an Imperial Army Tiger class Samurai tank. It's an old type, though. Tiger class. I think I've heard of it before. What a coincidence. I have as well. Didn't Mio say something about Tiger class at one point? Tiger class Samurai tank was Mio's base before she was modified. Yes! I'm still a step ahead. I actually don't know what this tank's capable of, because if you know, I never invested in the Samurai tank line in the first war of the human tanks, so I have no idea. What? That tank that came to help us at Yokohama? If it's Mio's base, then that means I won't miss this time. Wah wah wah! Teh. Teh. It uses that really cheap attack. We can't win. It even has a dimensional katana. That means the Imperial Army succeeded in the mass development of Tiger tanks. Prepare yourself. ALTeR, it's coming. Ruru, prepare to engage the enemy. I'm the wrong voice, but go with it. Roger. Great Cavern, 15th floor. There are many Tiger tanks. Careful sniping them down should lead us to victory. Carefully sniping them down should lead us to victory. Wait a second. Are you saying that Relic may have fluked his way into another victory? Because he has sniper tanks? That's what it's sounding like. Relic with the snipes. Relic with the snipes, baby. Relic with the snipes. Alright, interesting. I guess that we're going to die. Die a horrible death. Okay, let me deploy the snipers first. Because we're going to need a sniper on every point. So one sniper has to go up this way. Right? Another sniper has to go up, for, you know what, for symmetry's sake, go up this way. And this sniper goes up the middle. Let me see something here. 8, 1, 2, 2, 1, 4, 3. Okay, so they're the exact same. I was just making sure they're the same. Okay. Okay. The only thing I'm missing, other than this, is traffic insurance, which I currently cannot afford because I'm very poor. So that means we're not going to be deploying our chappies for once, because I don't want to lose them in such a fashion. Which means that we're going to have to deploy to... I apparently lost the Patrichet at some point. Alright. I don't really think I'm just not going to do anything else. I don't think I have the firepower for this mission. I think I'm going to have to deploy the chappies and just deal with the consequences that are going to come from this. Which I'm not a very big fan of having to say. Let's put the Raras next on the field. We can do that. Let's put one here. And we'll put the other one over here. Ruru will go, provide support up the middle, I suppose. Let's get the Mine, wherever she might be. Put her there. Sure, that'll work for me, I suppose. We have the problem, though, because I still don't think that we have the firepower needed to deal with the situations. What if we... Okay, what if we do something a little bit different, then? So we don't necessarily have the firepower to win a straight-up battle, right? But we do have something different. that we can make use of. Let me just organize these. Whatever. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look around. See what we might be able to use. How much does this cost? 30,000? I have 6,000, so there's no way that... This will be difficult. We're going to be using a lot of... Okay. Okay. Might not be able to do a full strategy of what I have in my mind right now. So we'll use whatever we got. So Beethoven. Where's that other stupid thing? There you are. Yeah, there you go. And you might be wondering what I'm doing. Well, if these are enemy tanks that have multi-hit, but they're using swords, I might be able to angle it just right to where it takes them 2 tries to kill some units. So if I do that, I can buy myself a little bit of time. But it's looking like I don't have enough tanks to really do that with. So the idea would be to kind of stick this up here and just block it. And even then, it's like I'm also sacrificing crappier units. It's also the plan, is to sacrifice these crappier units to make sure that we can make sure, like, that we can keep our good units alive. And to further this goal, we're going to be putting Muku Mukus on the field as well. Okay, a Muku Muku. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It's an interesting plan. And it really depends on how the dimensional blade for these tanks works. Because with Mio, it's like a 3, I think, target radius. So it depends on what they are. Alright, no one has any modules. GG. I don't really want to maneuver... Alright, I guess that was a sniper. Suppose there. Nothing. The other Rara, move on up. Let's check out our spawn area. Doesn't seem like we have a dangerous spawn, at the very least. Let's fire in the center and see what happens. Okay, so right in the absolute middle, pretty much, there's a tiger tank. So be right there. Got that in my mind. It's been marked. So we move you up, and we blow it away. Bam! And now it's out of the battlefield. Excellent work. They are constantly firing. Okay. They're being annoying, little twats, but that's alright. Seems like I have my entire half of the map as a safety kind of zone area right now currently, so that's nice. Let's fire up here. Alright, we've discovered the targets, which now means that I can move this unit up. And we fired there's this and this, so we can take her out. She's closer, which means she's more of a threat. Now then, we'll repeat the process, working from this side. Beethoven, reveal. Alright. We move it back up. Beethoven's actually slightly slower than the other one, which is strange. Fire there, but it has a bigger target area, so that's probably why. Move up one. Recon. Move up one. I have a pretty strict time limit. I should be a little bit more careful with my units. Recon. Move up. Recon. Alright, we're discovering a lot of tanks that I don't care too much about, but... gonna be really pissed if I miss this. Okay. Like, because I wasn't entirely sure. I really wasn't. Okay, reconning that again. You move up. Probably put you a little bit dangerous area, but take that out. As far up as you can go. Reveal what secrets lie in this area. I suppose Rara can go stand up here, but it's kind of worthless. Huh. Okay. Well, they use shadow cutters as a module that's been disabled, so that means that they can be killed by anything. So I'm not really worried. Why don't we... Ooh. Why don't we wait a little bit, let them come a little bit further in. Can't nail that. Alright, well... Are they actually allowed to take a base? That might be a set module. Oh, that would suck. That would be unfortunate. Okay, Muku's down. We need more reconning. We have to find out where they all are. The problem with the reconning is that I'm not doing it properly. We need better recon. Okay. Up. We got one. Let's remove it from existence. Up, up, up. Right there. Can I hit that? I believe that's where it was, and I cannot hit it. My recon is poor. Okay. Move up. I believe she's up here somewhere. But again, I won't know for sure. Interesting. Do I waste the shot on that? I don't think so. But then again, I can just kind of waddle over here and be like, yeah, goodbye. Alright. You reveal... Were you the one who evaded me up here? I want to click on this real fast. No, you weren't the one who evaded. Should mean that that's still there. But I can't be certain because it's not. It didn't move, okay. And that would be not it. There would be one more then? Wouldn't it be on the left? Oh wait, we're still searching for... No, I blew that up. Time to just investigate, I suppose. Hold up. I don't see anything. I'm like really confused. Where is this? Okay, we got it. We're running out of time, that's why I wasn't picking my units, because every unit takes longer. Like, it runs the timer out very fast, so I don't want to waste the timer. Now that's it, because the last one that they have was that control tank that I could have taken out and gotten the wipeout bonus with, but we were being careful, which is the rule of thumb. Always be careful. Enemy silenced. Its area of attack was smaller than Mio's, but there were a lot of them. Overwhelming by numbers, the strength of mass production. We made it though, at least. That was tiring. Now that that's over with. You want to develop the Tiger Tank? You got it. Can you mass produce this Tiger Tank? Usually you say you can when asked. The Imperial Army may have succeeded in mass production, but this tank, it uses dimensional katana technology. And then you can't? Wait. 1 hour later. Oh, she's back. I'm back. Welcome back. What were you up to? She said it's okay to make them. Wait, you went to get permission to develop them. Go right ahead and make as many as you want, was what I was told. Then we can use Tiger Tanks. Yes. Who did she get permission from? Chiyoko! How deep does this go, anyway? Achievement unlocked. And we can now develop the Tiger Tank. And we have murdered a lot of stuff this game. Sweet. What's the recording at? 48 minutes? Not bad, not bad. Probably edit out a little bit of that. Good. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Next time we'll probably... I don't know how far we'll get. We're still trying to go... I've already lost some Great Cavern of Fuji matches, right? But we're trying to go... We're seeing how far I can go before I have to farm. That's our current goal. See how far we can go before we have to farm. It'll be interesting. Interesting to see.